I'll have to figure out a way to make you have to be able to put a picture.
Well, no, you'll do the eggplant. I'll do the eggplant emoji because it looks like the eggplant emoji.
But we need to post the picture of the cart, the items in the cart. And then I'll just put the eggplant.
Well, no, I'll put the eggplant over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the cart has to be on the gram so people can refer to it.
Okay. All right. That'll be amazing. And you're going to tell it in a way that is somewhat respectful to mom and dad?
It's very respectful to mom and dad.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
I mean, if anything, Lily's the one that looks bad.
It makes mom and dad look extremely progressive.
Here we are, and welcome to the best episode of the Friday Night Movie Podcast you are ever going to hear. Like, people, I say special episode, I say exciting episode, I say epic episode.
I'm looking at this picture, I say incriminating.
I think 6 years into this show, I am so proud of this show that 6 years in, we are about to deliver you the best episode to date.
Our best episode.
Like, this maybe should be our Signal Awards. Our Signal
Award
submission
next
for
year.
Next year.
We're going to apply for a Signal Award with this episode because it's already so good.
So, I think Lily, do we just start the story? I mean, this is one of those ones where Lily tells stories with all the details, but I think we just need that.
This episode is dedicated.
This is like the infertility episode. We don't even know if we're going to talk about pop culture.
Oh, it's another message from mom.
But we're going to talk about culture for sure. Lily, because I'll say this, when we tell stories about how, we have a text chain for the show, I was busy with my daughter.
I called you.
Yeah, no, but I was busy with my daughter. We were bonding. We had a great evening.
I was like panicking.
And I checked my phone and the pictures didn't come through because I was in a bad reception area. So I saw you all referencing this stuff, and then they came in and I was dying because I was around people when I saw them, and I was I don't know enough about this story, so I can't tell people what's happening. Okay, I've delayed too long.
Okay,
Lily.
So I'm just gonna go right into it, and then I'll give the backstory after.
We also should do an episode after this, or an Instagram thing of someone videoing mom listening to this.
Yes. That's actually really good. I think, I'm gonna go right into it. I'll give some backstory after. I have ordered a few things to mom and dad's because I'm going to be going to the States soon.
A few things.
Lily,
you save up. Oh no, hold on. She saves up all her Shy Corman energy when she comes to the States, and the number of packages Shy gets over like a 3-month period, Lily orders the equivalent every 3 months when she comes to the States. There are dozens,
but she spreads them out over the 3 different locations, so it's hard to tell. So some show up at my house, some show up at Becky's house, and mom and dad get a bunch too.
To be fair, these have been accumulating since April, so it's months of stuff that I was like, oh, I need this, and I can't get it here, so I'll send it, whatever. And so I would say that dad is really good about organizing stuff, guys, right? Like, dad.
Oh, super organized. Labeling things.
Everything is labeled, like everything
he
is
loves
in the right place.
We're not going to even say
I helped him, but they're so soothing. Like, I sat with dad and helped him. He had some unlabeled songs that I'd given him on a mix, and I helped him label them for his iTunes. It made me so relaxed. It made me so happy.
Right. And so, sorry, I need to make sure the chat is open. Okay. So dad has just been so good about trying to keep track of the stuff that I send.
Which is amazing because I would start throwing your stuff out. Okay. Like during the pandemic, I got so mad at everyone's mail.
Okay. But I tried to make sure that it's addressed to his address, but with my name on it. So then dad is not like, oh, is this like a sock mom ordered or is this for you? Right. Now, I want to make sure that it's clear that I piggyback off of their Amazon Prime account.
Okay? Which is wild to me. Why?
Because I have That's insane. Why should I have to have 2 Prime accounts. I have a Spanish Prime account, but it's not used. You can't use it in the States. So I'm not going to have two Prime accounts. That's stupid.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Agree.
That's
But I mean,
really
so this
I'm not having
is set
two
up
Prime
for
accounts.
confusion because they could go in and you've changed the defaults and they go in and
I'm very respectful with the defaults. I make sure
Okay.
it's always their credit card and their house. Okay.
Your default
Always.
always ordering things on their credit card. to
Yeah,
their house.
their
Got it.
credit card and their house. I'm very organized. And
Mhm.
so Dad has been trying to like be sending me messages. He'll send a message, oh, this arrived or that arrived, just even though I can see on Amazon when it arrives, but that's fine. He's so great about it. Yesterday at 12:57 a.m., I'm in bed. I'm like in like fall asleep mode. I'm just about to like close my eyes, but I see my phone light up. We work together where there's a podcast. We're so busy, the three of us. I don't like to I'm like, oh no, if there's a message right before I'm going to sleep, I might want to know what it is. And I look and it's from Dad, and it's rare to get a WhatsApp from Dad. So I was like, oh, this is important. I got to open it. And I open it and he's so cute. He just texts me a picture of his basket that he goes to the mailroom with to collect stuff. And his message says, today's arrivals.
just with no context.
No context. It just says today's arrivals. And he sends me a picture of the basket. And he's showing me what, making
It's
sure
like a cart with wheels. It's not.
Yeah, it's
not
like a little.
It's not like a Tisket a Tasket basket. It's like
it's a mailroom.
It's a
cart.
mailroom cart that he borrows from the building to go down to the mailroom, get all the stuff, and come back. And inside the basket is, and I would like you, Exhibit A on Instagram. There is a photo. You should go look at the photo of this image so you could see what I was looking at 12:57.
Oh boy.
A roll of duct tape, some 3T, the 3-year-old dinosaur underwear, package of cotton underwear, and rain boots for a 7-year-old. And another box in the basket of how should I describe it? Something is in the box and it looks, well, I guess what I thought at first was a toilet plunger. A purple and blue toilet plunger. And I look at the plunger and I was like, oh no, that must be like a toilet bowl cleaner. Again, I'm very tired. And I zoom in and I see that it's ribbed and has testicles. and I look closer and closer and I realize looks like a gigantic dildo, right? Like a humongous purple and blue penis.
Having seen the picture, the proportionality.
It's
threatening.
as big as as big as the 7-year-old's very tall rain boots, if not bigger. And before I can even process this, two things go through my head. One, Dad thinks this is mine. And two,
and he's just being very respectful.
And two, Dad didn't realize what was in the basket, and now he sent me his and Mom's dildo. And like those are the two things that went through my mind.
Those are very likely scenarios.
Like he just grabbed a picture of all the stuff in the he just like unboxed really quick and took a photo, and he didn't realize that he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed himself because he's accidentally sent me a picture of something he's ordered with Mom. Or the alternative is that I'm embarrassed because Dad is letting me know that he's seen my gigantic purple and blue, like pastel colored blue and purple penis. Now, then I have a moment where I think this isn't what I just saw. This isn't real. This isn't a thing. So I wake up closer and I go, I'm so sorry. I was like, I was like, I know you've fallen asleep, but this is an emergency. He's like, what happened? And I was like, what's in this basket? What do you see in this basket? We have a dildo
emergency.
And he like in his like sleep, he like turns over and he goes, that's a gigantic boya. He's like,
What's a boya?
A polla is like a
Polla.
dick in Spanish. He's like, that's a huge dick. And I was like, it is a huge dick, isn't it? And he's like, yeah, that's a dick. I'm going back to sleep. And then he
Because he just thought you were quizzing him.
yeah,
what is this?
what is this?
Like no context.
But then he did kind of like roll over for a second. He's like, whose dick is that? And I was like, don't worry about it. I just needed to confirm. So I immediately circle the dick in case you guys wouldn't have seen it. In like
Just in
red
case
magic.
it wasn't obvious.
Just in case, because I was like, is this real? Did this just happen? And I immediately send it to you guys, to our chat
that's the responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
That is the correct, that's the correct thing
to 1
to
o'clock
do.
in the morning.
You have to notify the authorities.
And I say, oh my God, guys, Dad just sent me this picture of stuff from Amazon. What is that? Because part of me in my brain is still not ready to accept what's
You're still
in the basket.
denial.
Yes. Hello. No one's answering
I think that's
me.
very responsible. If more journalists today and Twitter people
Fact check.
verified things and fact check instead of tweeting pictures of dildos, I think society would be better.
So 2 minutes later, no one writes me back. I write, hello, guys, how am I supposed to go to sleep? Now I'm like fully freaking out. I'm like in a full sweat. I go, guys, it was addressed to me, but I didn't order it. I'm assuming it's addressed to me because it's in
Dad put it
in the basket, right?
Well, this is the secret third option of where did it come from?
Becky immediately starts trolling me, or did you? Because now Becky's like, you're never going to live this down.
You obviously ordered this.
I write, I did not. Becky's like, you will be trolled forever. You clearly did.
Oh, that's what that part of the chat is.
Yes, because Becky's like, this is all you. You're never going to get away from this. And I was like, oh my God.
Like, obviously you ordered it.
And Shai didn't respond.
It's like when you obviously blame your fart on someone else.
Except it's a giant penis that your dad found.
Would you rather try and blame your giant dildo package on someone
your dad.
else,
on your dad,
parents,
or it be theirs,
or a really smelly fart?
Oh, I was going to say, would you rather have it be yours or theirs?
Or
That's
theirs.
a good dilemma.
Okay, wait. No, exactly. I think mine. No, I don't know. So then Becky clearly answers me and she's just trolling me. That's when I call Shai and I was like, Shai, I need a responsible adult to be involved in this. Shai does not answer the phone.
I was busy.
I do what I have to do is I call mom. Mom.
get to the. I feel like you're calling
the not
like
bottom
one of those
of this.
calling one of those like unreliable informants, that
right. That's like right. Only half
you're not
reliable.
Sure. Yeah.
So I call mom and she goes, hey, what's up? And I was like, Mom.
What do you mean, hey, what's up?
Has she not seen
Has
the
she not seen it?
She has not seen it, though she's the one that threw out the box. So she
opened the Amazon box,
threw it out,
just like cool,
and just
rubber dick.
and just rubber dick. She didn't like really look at it. So I called her, and she goes, "What's up?" I was like, "Mom, I'm going to send you a picture Dad just sent me. What the hell's going on?" So I send her the picture, and she runs over to the box, and she goes, "Oh my God. This is the biggest penis I've ever seen." And I go, "So you didn't order it?" And she's like, "Lily, I already have a penis. I don't need another penis."
She means Dad.
And I was like, I don't know what you and Dad do. Whose penis is this? And she goes, "Well, I guess we think it's yours." And I was like, why would I order a gigantic penis to your apartment? And she was like, I don't know. I thought maybe you needed it as like a prop for your podcast or something you guys do. You guys are always doing crazy shenanigans. Who knows?
No,
and I was
like, first of all, how great are Mom and Dad, right?
Yeah, I was like, but Mom,
responses.
Dad just was so respectful when he sent me that picture. He didn't and Dad, I can hear down in the back going, I cast no aspersions. I judge no one. in the background yelling.
Good for
And
dad. I
like,
feel like that was a very
mature
like,
thing.
you're right.
dad.
Mom and dad do come out looking amazing here.
They do.
They're very mature.
So I was like, Mom, it's not mine. And she goes, but I can't find the box. So then she now spends like 10 minutes chasing where the box was because she's convinced that my name is on the box. And
Well, I mean, we do need that evidence.
Now at this point, I'm like, Mom, I need confirmation on whose name was on the box. Now Mom's worried that Dad accidentally picked up a neighbor's private mail, unboxed it, threw out the box, and now
secret third option of how this ended up with us.
Secret third option. So I text that to the chat, and Becky writes, Mom should just return it to the mailroom and bring it down to the front desk. And I was like, Becky, stop it. This is not helpful. So Mom goes into, I'm hearing Mom's on the phone with me.
But are you just going to throw it out? I feel like that's like.
Just use the listserv.
So Mom goes into the recycling room and starts going through the boxes and sees a similar size box that's addressed to her neighbor, who's like an elderly gentleman who's the sweetest. And Mom goes, well, I just don't imagine that bleep, I'm not going to say his name, would ever order this.
You don't know what float someone's boat,
Exactly. And I was like,
business. Also, maybe they have a podcast and they're doing a bit.
And Mom goes, it doesn't fit in the box with the penis, his box. I think this is just someone else's recycling.
Oh, this is in the recycling.
Yeah, she's going through the recycling to find
matching old Amazon boxes with
the penis boxes.
With the penis
box.
With the penis box.
So yeah, I'm like, okay. Then she finds part of the box that is so it's like, Mom keeps telling me, Lily, it was a box within a box. So that she finds the top of the penis.
Because it's discreet packaging.
Right. And she starts sending me pictures and she's trying to find the brand so that she can Google the brand to see what other stuff they sell, to see if maybe it was an accident. I don't know. She starts going down this rabbit hole, but she finds
what would the accident be? She meant to order a butt plug and got a giant dildo instead. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Keep it under control here, people.
So she starts looking and she says, "Oh, I see that this item is it says thrusting for gay and lesbians." And I said, "Well, Mom, this could be for anyone. It's not just for that community."
Right. Well, she's just reading the package.
She's just reading the package.
Right. She's just looking for instructions.
Yes. I feel like she's also getting an education at the same time.
Right.
Because she was just like, I don't understand like a lot of this situation, I think. And then Mom says to me, do you think you can, I think this is not from Amazon. So we picked this up by accident. And she goes, do you think you can order penises on Amazon? I was like, I'm sure you can, Mom. She goes, no, Lily, I'm going to check. There's a pause.
So now Mom
types into Amazon dildos or rubber penises. And I can just hear her on the phone going, oh my God, there are so many penises on Amazon. And she was so shocked. It was so cute. And then I text that to Becky and Becky just goes, Mom is so innocent. She's adorable.
But as great as is that now, whenever Mom's shopping, she's going to get recommendations
for dildos
forever.
Because she's going to get. I said to her not to search it. I said, don't search it. So then she proceeds to confirm that it came in a box with other stuff addressed to me, but it is not. I went through our orders because, again, we share an account. I can see everything they order. They can see everything I order. Confirmed, no one in the Corman family paid for this.
Wait. When you say you share an account, does that mean you pay for half of it, or do you just use their account?
I use their account and I choose my credit card.
But
I can choose my credit card at checkout, but I can see all the past orders.
Is that product available on Amazon?
Mom says that she couldn't find it. So then Mom goes to the brand maker. She names me all the other items that they have.
Amazing.
She could not
find listing
sex toys, but she couldn't find that exact.
Which, by the way,
item.
Good for people who use the like. That's people's business.
Oh, I'm
Good
not
for you.
shaming
It's-
anybody,
yeah.
and I wouldn't even shame our parents if that's what they ordered.
It's just
I just
who
felt the extreme embarrassment that I felt that I did not order this, and Dad 100% thought I did. There was like a half hour there.
wait, so they don't
And
even
then we're
sell
just
it
trying to-
on Amazon?
She couldn't find it on Amazon. She could find that brand, but other items, not that item. So that was the really confusing part, but it came in a giant Amazon package for me. Cut to Dad.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, cut to Dad saying, well, Lily, I was wondering why you ordered a cast iron tortilla maker the other day. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, it's so heavy. Why would you bring that home? Also, do you make your own tortilla? And I was like, I've never made a tortilla in my life. I don't really eat tortilla. Like, I'm not making quesadillas to the point where I need to make my own flour tortillas. And he's like, well, a tortilla machine came for you in your name. I go to check. I did not order one. There is no tortilla machine been ordered. Shai, this made me remember.
They have to-
Did
Wait,
it
when
happen to you?
Yeah,
Did
where I was
someone
getting
started-
things, or I started just getting random orders from Amazon. I started getting phone parts to my house, and I just assumed they were mine because I order gadget things. I'm like, this is weird.
Well, you
There was
never
that
did.
time-
But
there
I
was that
never
time
did,
2
and then I
years
couldn't
ago-
return them because and then I
No,
never.
no. They haven't. I have two things. First of all, there was a time 2 years ago where Mom received a very sexy bustier from Amazon, and
She never ordered.
between me, Allie, and her, we were all battling over like who it didn't belong to, and would just hide it in each other's homes. This was like an ongoing
It was like a very
where we-
sexy bustier.
where we would just hide it in each other's homes. That's one. Two, there's a new option when you're returning something to Amazon that says, I didn't order this.
Finally, they admit it.
Yeah. I was returning something, and one of the options was I didn't order this.
Right. I
So,
just like
mystery solved.
yeah, I guess people get sent. I wonder, I put a call out to the world. Do people get things that they never ordered or pay for? Is this something that happens a lot?
I think so.
But it's also possible Mom just opened someone else's box, or that this was just
We've concluded that it
Wait, so
that it came
what
in
was the
a
decision
larger
on the
box for me.
What was the decision on the
It's
tortilla
at Mom
maker?
It's at Mom and Dad. It's very
Can I
heavy.
have it?
You
Can I have
it?
So you have a tortilla maker now?
And a
I'll try
dildo.
tortilla.
So Dad goes in the background. I'm throwing it out. And I go, no, you're not. And Mom goes, Roger, that's wasteful. Don't throw it
Yeah,
out.
I assume that's an expensive. That looks. I have to say, by
There's
the
so much penis
construction in that,
And I would just say,
that
price
looks-
per inch, that's not cheap.
no, there's no way.
yeah, that
and
didn't
so-
look like a low quality
So
item.
I said to Mom,
Wait,
I was
so
like,
can
don't
have-
let him throw it out. At the very least, I need to see it in person. At the very least, this is now going to become a bit. At the very least, this is now an item, like it should be bronzed. Like this is not getting thrown out. I don't think we can give it to anyone. I guess we could either return it to Amazon or keep it. And so Dad then, hold on, the epilogue of this phenomenal story is that Dad texts me this morning, and it says, well, first he then said to me last night, I was just trying to be respectful, and he writes
good
me
for
this
Dad.
morning.
Dad is awesome.
I thought it might have been a prop for something for you guys that you guys like needed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's
I thought
fair.
the
I mean,
color-
we do shenanigans, and it's the kind of
Yeah.
thing we would do.
Dumb things we would do. He writes, though I thought the color was a bit shocking. And then Mom texts me. Hold on. And then Mom texts me. She just texts me like at 1:30 in the morning. I called it. I was like, guys, I have to go to bed. She just texts me, I'll be laughing for a week. And then she goes, I added a couple of items to your grocery list. Yeah. So that is the conclusion of this incredible story.
That's the best way to start my day.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
that's this episode, people.
Wonderful.
That's this
Good.
episode,
Wonderful.
people. Mom and Dad, you're the best. We love you. You have always
We
been
love you.
so understanding,
Very supportive.
and
So
supportive.
supportive.
Like
Great
even,
sense of humor, you two. Great
and
sense
great
of humor.
sense of humor.
And thank you for receiving my mail.
And yeah, thank
and
you.
And not my mail. And what I didn't order.
And I will take the tortilla maker.
Amazing.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye. Thank you for listening to Friday Night Movie, the sibling rivalry and pop culture podcast. Join the Friday Night Movie family by following @FryNightMovie on all of the socials and visiting our website, FryNightMovie.com. Our theme song is by What Does It Eat? And make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.